I have a I have a question about the doer. You know, I hear a lot. You are not the doer, and so and grace. You know, it's like, you know, I'm not the doer. So it's only grace which gives you the experience like she had, like you had. Yeah. I don't really have a question. It's just.
What is the question?
Yes, I don't know. Yes, I can say. When I hear you are not the doer, there is a part of me which says, "Oh, okay, so let's don't do anything. I'm not the doer."
Exactly.
And I don't like that, and
Yes.
I don't think it's said in that sense.
It's not. That's when the mind or the ego hears it.
Yes.
Goes, okay, I may as well just smoke a joint all day long, and I'm not the doer, so I'm just going to get stoned, and whatever will happen, right?
Yeah, yeah. And
that's how the ego uses it.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
But what I hear when it's I'm not the doer. I'm not the one who is going to decide when. You know, it's like I have the feeling everything has been already decided.
Well, let's. I hear what you're saying, right? See that pointer that has been spoken, right, by teachers and whatever.
Yes.
You're not the doer.
Yeah.
Is spoken to the ego.
Yeah.
It's not spoken to you.
No. Mm-hmm.
Who you really are. It's not spoken to that.
No.
It's spoken to the ego.
Yeah.
When the ego is showing up, it's like you are not the doer. Right?
Yes.
But if the ego is not showing up, what you are is pure creation, which is creating the whole universe. Right? And wherever you're the same thing again and again, wherever you are like moving into life from, looking from, wherever you're looking from, if you're looking with the eyes of, could we take this down now please? I'm feeling a dark, just can flip it over the top, easy peasy, thank you, yeah. So, when we're looking through the eyes of awareness, right, what we see is very... Wait, I just see it on the camera. So, when we're looking with the eyes of awareness, what we see is very different when we're looking through the eyes of conditioned being, right? So, depending on where we're looking from, what we see is totally different, right? So, where we move from with our energy into life, it's the same. If we move from a somebody who's wanting to get something for itself, we're moving from a place that will reach into an energy which reflects that frequency. If we're moving from a true calling that's not for the ego, it's for the longing to come home of the heart, not to get away from everything, but for truth itself. If we are moving from that, the grace is already happening. And then whatever will come along our way is part of just what is needed for the readiness for the exact, yeah? So you are not the doer as a separate entity, but once you realize what you are, then doing happens from a true place. There's certain things you will not do when you're coming from what you are. You just cannot, you know? You cannot cause a whole load of bunch of shit everywhere. You cannot. And then in that is a total trust, and that's the trust of the being, where the knowingness is that everything happens for me, not to me. Right? So that total trust is unwavering. You can get any kind of situation happen to you, the worst thing that you ever could imagine, your whole life taken away in one way or another. And the trust is unwavering. It's the knowing that life knows what it's doing. And when you're in that trust of life knowing what it's doing, you are at one with life. There's no separation. You are life doing, right? But if you are feeling like, why is life doing this to me? Right? You're coming from the illusion of me. And then your whole experience is you're a victim. And with victim consciousness, you create more and more that confirms your victimness. I don't know, all kind of nationalities are coming through in some moment. I don't know where did they come. You know? I know that you are free, and so do you.